Whole lot going on at Giga iWest. Yes, it is that time of the week. We have got iWest news in the iSouth. I don't know. The iNorth is where Mark is. I should let you know that we are joined by Mark from the TSLA, a fantastic show every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, where they talk about all kinds of crazy things. Him, Patrick, Casey, it is a hoot. Join them, won't you? In the meantime, I'm Brian. Welcome to Futura. I have a question for you, but a question for the audience as well. Is it time for us to scale back coverage to maybe every 2 weeks? In part because the factory, the progress is getting less visible, but also because Zangler has really stepped up his game and his videos are getting very informative. He's provides narration now on every video, and I'm telling you, every video the narration gets better.
Well, we could be out of an analyst job, as you put it, but I don't know. Let's go a little bit longer and see what we can see. But you're right. As the factory closes up on the outside, we're going to have a hard time seeing what's happening progressively on the inside. You can watch things come in and out, but really, it's going to be difficult to see.
Well, and the question is also for you, dear viewers at home. Hey, why does my YouTube logo say MX on it? It's weird. Anyway, there's only a few real important things to cover. One is Zangler has let us know that is his natural voice. He was never a smoker, and that some ladies in his life have told him that it's quite appealing. So we got that cleared up. And I get it. If you're watching Zangler, I get it. People complained in the early days about my voice. Couldn't you hire a better voiceover actor? And now I get people saying, you should do voices for cartoons. But mostly what I get is people saying, you should do voices for cartoons instead of this. So I don't. Come on. So what we've got this week that's interesting, you can see the steel is going, not the steel, the concrete has been poured. You can see around the windows or around the openings, the, what do you call it? The bumpers, the loading bumpers things.
Yep, for the trailers. Yep.
Mm-hmm, are being installed. Boy, there's a word for it, and I'm sure it's all over his video. And then, there's a good shot of it. There you go. So there you go. This is what they need to do. You can see the windows appear to already be in. And then around the back, we've got the stamping cathedral going up nicely. They're putting up a lot more of the roof and the walls. I guess not the walls, but the roof. Very little left to go. And soon this will be closed off and look just like the rest of the building.
Right. Yep. They'll be combining it into the rest of the building shortly.
Yeah. What'd you call me? A big building full of sick people, but that's not important right now. Oh, right. People seem to like movie references, which is fine by me. Yeah. So I got that going for me, which is nice.
I noticed that the support structures for the stamping part are still in place. Like those 45-degree angle irons are still being kept in place, even with partially the roof going up. You can see the X bracket out front as well. So they're starting to add structure to make sure that the beams are not going to twist in the weather there, in the wind, I guess.
And what I just noticed is that you pronounce it iron.
Iron, yes.
That's interesting. Must be a crack in the simulation. Yeah. So that's what's going on at Giga Semi. We've gotten to see some exciting videos. Zangler did share an announcement. Uber Eats or something like that is buying semis. I assume to deliver to
local neighborhoods. I'm sure. Yes.
I think it was Uber Eats. I am on the road, you guys. In addition to being tired, I've got a little bit of the old food poisoning going on.
Yeah.
So that restricts my travel to a very limited zone around where I'm staying for safety reasons. Yeah. So that's what's going on there. Should we get into the questions?
Oh, let's get into the questions for
I
sure.
feel like we should. I feel like we would be doing a disservice to the community if we didn't show them. Oh, that's right. We have to do that. So every week, for those of you tuning in for the first time, we answer questions. There were only 6 questions, although this only ran 2 days ago. So still, that's pretty low. I like the handle on hand image in the app idea. Remember, someone had asked, well, how do we tell people to open? Got to push and then pull, and
Yep.
that clown from England still can't figure it out because he tries to use the wrong hand on purpose to be funny.
Yep.
Thanks, guys, for another fun show. The main question seems to be around battery supply each year for the Semi. Any guesses for 2025, 6, and 7?
Oh, that is a question right up for the analyst, Brian. That's a little bit out of my ballpark when it comes to guesstimates that far out. Would you agree, Brian, that the 4680, if Tesla could come up with the volume, they would like to place that in every vehicle they have? Only that, if they could get the volume.
Yes. Maybe not the Cybercab. Maybe they would prefer to do an LFP battery because it'll last forever and it doesn't mind being charged to 100 and it's a cheaper battery.
Yeah.
But for everything else, and for stationary, they will continue using LFP, even though tariffs are prohibitive. Because again, the longevity, the capacity to charge to 100 without degradation. So for all the other vehicles, everything from a Model S to a Cybertruck to a Semi, they're going to want to use, our understanding was they want to use the 4680 because it is the cheapest form factor. It is the cheapest battery by volume that Tesla's able to acquire in North America. Thank you, Mark. That was a good question. Why didn't you guys ask that? God. Can you just show about the progress of getting rare earths from existing coal tailings? Right? That's what I said. So I may have mentioned this, but I had some time to myself recently because I couldn't go very far. So I went down that rabbit hole and it's fascinating. The short answer is right now it's not cost effective. But the good news is those tailings ain't going anywhere. So as it becomes cost effective, we'll be sitting on a mountain of resources. But they're not very common. So that's why you don't hear much about it. If lithium sodium extraction from seawater is needed, wouldn't it make sense to do that from the brine, the discharge of a desal plant? That way you've already removed the water and you've already got concentrated everything else.
In theory, that makes sense, but does the science back it up as to are those deposits really rich in lithium or other things because the seawater's already been removed? I'm not sure. That's a question beyond my scope.
Definitely beyond my scope. It's a great thought experiment. If anyone has a thought, by all means. Tesla manufactures superchargers out of Giga, New York, right? Correct?
Correct.
Where do you suppose they'll manufacture the Megachargers?
Wouldn't it make sense to do it in Buffalo as well? Like they already have the expertise there. This is just a larger charger with a few different parts, but it would make sense to keep it in Buffalo, New York.
I'm with you 100%. While you can make them anywhere, and they've probably made some in Nevada, it would make more sense to me to keep that team, on the ball, as it were. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. But, never say never. And R.A. Monogold wants to know, comment?
I'll comment on that. The answer is yes.
So there you heard it, guys. You heard it from Mark first. Yeah. So that's all fun and games, guys. What did we miss? What did we misunderstand? What did I miss? Other than a good night's sleep, because I have to get up every few hours just in case. So guys, leave a comment. Preferably not about that.
Nobody wants to see that, really.
Nobody. That we should just let go. I did find a tarantula in a market, in a weird food market. And I was like, oh, and I pulled out my phone. She goes, oh, hey, check this out. Tap, tap, tap. No photos. I should have asked how much for a photo, because that's the real question.
Okay, did you just see the tarantula wandering around on its own, or did you see
this was a booth
that's
filled with dried insects for eating?
Oh, okay.
Baskets of various insects, and of course, a handful of tarantulas.
That's not where you got your food poisoning from, was it?
No, because I didn't do it. And you know what they say? More than a handful of tarantulas is a waste. So, guys, in the comments, leave it, subscribe, pretty please. That's all I ask of you, in addition to liking and commenting and becoming a patron and heading over to Mark's channel, is just subscribe.
There's a long list of stuff.
It's like at this Airbnb, the list of like instructions and rules. I showed it to my buddy. I said, it started with like none and then one, and every time some jackwagon is like, should I stab the dryer? No. Okay, we'll put it on the list, I guess.
Put it on the list. Add another one.
What did we miss? What did we misunderstand? Leave it. Stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you, clever robots, perhaps in a week or two when I'm back and harassing Mark, Casey, and Patrick in the live chat on the Tesla Life.